No, I do have some comments, and I apologize in advance for being repetitive, but we did discuss this at pre-agenda. And a lot of what I'm going to say, I want to correct the record that's been a false narrative that's been put out there. The biggest issue that we have is, as you mentioned, the opening of the third fire station and the personnel involved in running the third fire station. In 2021, we had 64 firefighters. In 2026, we now have 83 budgeted. That's an increase of 19 firefighters at a cost of $2 million per year. There was no plan to fund that. We had the SAFER grant. The SAFER grant expired. There was a small amount of money put away, $500,000, which obviously didn't even make 1 year of paying for the firefighters. The second issue, 4-person trucks, was negotiated by the last administration, and you can go back to the tape on December 19, 2023. There was no opposition at all from the former finance commissioner. She agreed with it and, again, had no plan to pay for it. So that's an additional $1 million on top of the $2 million in overtime expenses to fill those contractual obligations. And I just want to be clear, in no way, shape, or form am I here denouncing the firefighters. This is not their fault. This is the fault of the former finance commissioner not having a plan and then trying to blame myself, the public safety commissioner, for not controlling overtime. And I'm just putting it out there, and I want to correct the record. That's not the case. And I do want to mention again, even as recently as last year, the former finance commissioner, I'm going to read this, I'm happy to report that our city is in very good fiscal health. And I'll ask you this question again, Commissioner Kiernan. You are trained an accountant, and based on your professional experience, is that statement true or false?
No, I do not believe that's true. And you can tell by the numbers that have been presented and that we talked about over the last couple weeks when we finally got a hold of this.
Yeah.